Hello, good morning, Ma. Nice to have you. Nice to have you on our success call. So, this success call is just for you to share your story, your success so far in reversing high blood pressure, working with you for the past 12 weeks thereabouts right now. And, for us to get to know you, understand a bit of where you were before you started on this journey and where you are right now. And maybe you share in some few words for our people who are contemplating also getting on the journey to reverse the high BP um, naturally. So let us meet you.
My name is Morayo. I clocked 58 in May this year.
Okay.
I have been experiencing this situation of high blood pressure for more than 8 years now. It was when I was 50 years that I was first diagnosed with it. The news was not palatable, but because of the nature of my job and the assignment that I was involved in that time, I had no option but to take to the doctor's advice of taking drugs so that one can do her work and all that. So since then, I've been changed from one drug to the other and all that, finding the one that will be suitable. So we did that and were able to get some, but with all that, a lot of confusions around it. In me, I know that my health should not deteriorate. My health, I am not to have such things. God did not want it for me. And I must not agree with it. Within me, I didn't agree with it. Though I didn't know the exact way to go about it. So for 8 years, that was what has been going on. A lot of discomfort. The paramount one is fear. When you hear how some doctors will paint the situation to you, fear of side effects of the drugs too. Because by the time you take the leaflet of those drugs and you read, how long are we going to do this? Since I didn't know any other way, I had to continue with that. In addition to that, sleepless nights, sometimes headache, pains in the body, numbness of the fingers, hands at times, yeah, and a lot of things. Sometimes heart palpitations, sometimes you just wake up from the dream, maybe seizure in the heart. I don't know whether that was a side effect or whatever, as if the heart was not pumping, and then you just woke up and the heart starts pounding for some seconds before you stabilize and all that. Sometimes one will just try to sleep, the sleep will not come, though that's not every day. Sometimes headache at one side of the head, sometimes all over the head. But I thank God that those things now have become things of the past.
Wow. Wow. Just listening to you and everything you're sharing that you were going through, that must have been a lot. Like, I'm really sorry to hear all that you were having to go through with all these things. I remember our first conversation, you mentioned that you had to switch to wearing flat shoes because you could no longer wear your heels. You had discomfort in your legs as well, right?
Yeah, there were situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
One will just wear shoes and in 2, 3 minutes you can't continue with the shoes. I just have to remove my legs from the shoes. And
Wow.
because of the strength at that level now, wearing high heel shoes is no longer, fashionable to
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of the situation.
Mm.
So those are the things. Yeah,
Wow.
you are right. I've been wearing shoes whenever
Okay.
the occasion
All
demands that
right.
I
See.
wear shoes.
Oh, beautiful. So yes, in all this while this was happening, what had you tried? Like, were you doing nothing? Or you were just enduring it?
I tried some things like eating healthy in my own way through the use of social media, through some information from the internet and all that. I will go to the internet to read and try to apply and all that and all that. The things I can see there is that they are not put together strategically like we have in this program that we are in now. They can just recommend that if you eat this or if you eat that, it gives health or this and that. and it lowers BP and all that. But how do you systematically put what you need to eat together in such a way that you'll be able to achieve the results that you anticipate?
Yeah.
It's not
Mhm.
always there.
Yeah, I totally
So
agree.
then medication too, drugs for high blood pressure, for cholesterol. And when I complained about the twisting and cramping of fingers, hands, and legs, the professor that was attending to me then had to introduce aspirin. I didn't see much difference, the results that I really want.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's important, of course, that you keep trying, looking for solutions, but I totally agree with you with the part of, there's a whole lot, there's this, oh, use garlic, use zobo. They're not focused on reversal, really. That's what I like to tell
Yeah.
people. They're all healthy
Mm,
foods. It's not
mm.
with the focus of reversing, completely reversing your BP, versus right now that you're saying things of the past. So tell us a bit about, did you have any reservations when we told you that, oh, you could reverse your high BP and we want to help you reverse it? Did you have any doubts or fears or reservations around that?
Not at all. That is exactly what I've been looking for. I
Okay,
want to get rid of this situation.
okay.
I want to live my life in peace, in strength, according to the word of God that I believe in. And God cannot lie. So when I had introduction about this program, I didn't have any fear in me. I didn't have any reservation, no doubt of any kind. I say, let me see what is done there. Even if it's not going to give me results, it won't leave me the same. That's what I
Mm,
had in my mind.
mm,
That means it will push me forward into
mm-hmm.
getting the solution that I want, if it is not in this program. But thank God. So today, I have
Yeah,
some results that I can be proud of already.
beautiful. That's one thing that people of faith, people that are very religious and prayerful, they struggle with. They believe that God will help them. You believe that God will save you, but you don't back up your belief with action. So it's not because you believe in God that you will not do what you have to do to get your life back, right?
Exactly.
So you are a perfect example of the most religious woman we ever worked with, at least, professing, in the way that you profess it, but also taking the kind of actions that people who have been professing don't take. And that is why you are getting results that they are professing, but they don't get, but you are getting because you are professing and taking action. So I just want to
Eh, the
encourage you
word
with
of
that. Mm-hmm.
God has said it and it is established.
Yeah.
There is a path that God will take. There is a path that I will take too.
Yeah.
Faith without work
It's
is dead. That
dead.
is what the word of God
Mm-hmm,
says
mm-hmm.
in James. If God says you shall not be sick, and you take that and you just eat everything, do everything, and this is the path to health, and you refuse to go in that path,
Yeah, so how you
what
can
can God do in that situation? We can't put all the responsibility upon God.
yeah, yeah.
So
That's
we
good.
have our own responsibility.
Beautiful. It's the same thing, like even in your career, you're not going to reach the top of your career without putting in the work, without going to school.
Okay.
So why do you think that you would reach the top? You need to go to school to get that job, maybe to get a banking job, but you don't need to work on your health to get that super health
Ah,
because you believe in God. So it's the same
mhm.
principle. All right, so let's quickly fast forward 3 months later. I think we've been working together in the High BP Reversal program for the past 3 months. Tell us all your wins. Like, let's just outline all the different wins that you have recorded over time.
Okay, thank you
Yeah,
very much,
yes.
Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was surprising that 1 week into the program, after the Mind Detox, I was getting readings, BP readings that warranted reducing the drugs that I was taking then to by half.
Yeah,
So,
I remember that.
ah,
99. Let's mention the numbers. I think you got 99
okay,
over 66.
let me bring it out.
Yes, so
Eh, my records are
your
here.
records are there, and you have
Eh,
perfect records.
so,
Like you always write
yes,
everything down.
we started on the 11th of August.
All right.
By 14th, I was already having 110 over 76.
Wow.
103 over 70.
Wow.
I was already having 100 over 66. By Wednesday, 17th of August, I was already having 99 over 64.
I can't forget that number. 99 over 64. Yeah, that's it.
And then the weight also dropped from 68.8 to 68.1. By Tuesday, 23rd of August, I had 97 over 63. All this while, I've been 101 over 60 something, 112 over 70, 114 over 71, 105
Wow.
over 69. Till this
Wow.
point, 101 over 64 over 61, and 98 over 61. So I
Wow.
had to stop taking the drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when the blood pressure is no longer high, what are we
What are
reducing?
you reducing? And you were taking 2 drugs,
And
right?
I've been without the drugs since then.
Wow.
Today makes it 13 weeks, and I have been having great numbers.
Wow.
I remember that you gave me the secret of this thing. There was a time that I experienced a kind of spike, 150 over something. You told me that go to work, there's no problem. But me, I was scared. So when it happened that day, I quickly took, medication.
Tablet, yeah.
But before evening, the thing went down and I have my confidence back. I have the peace of mind. I
Beautiful.
can sleep well. Since these 13 weeks now, there had not been an issue where I experienced any form of sleeplessness. No need for cholesterol drug again. I have restoration of strength.
Yes,
No more
strength.
confusion or fear of the side effect of the drugs.
No more
No more
palpitations.
numbness, no more cramping, no more twisting of fingers, hands, toes, feet like before.
This is good. This is really, really huge. I'm glad. Like, I'm really, really excited for your wins. Like, it's a
Thank
lot.
God.
I know that we call this program High BP Reversal Program, but I mean, look at
Yeah.
all the things that you're saying have resolved over time. What did you enjoy best about the program?
I enjoy the strategies, how we put things together. First, dealing with the mind before we came back to the body detoxification, dealing with our meals, programming meals, what to eat, when to eat them, what to drink, when to drink them, and things like that. You are always there for support. There's no time you are called that you don't respond. It shows that you know what you are doing. You are an expert in this area.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for hammering on
Yeah.
strategy. I remember you kept saying strategy, strategy, and you can see that it's
Strategy,
strategy.
oh yes, oh,
Yes, I mean, because you've been
strategies
trying things
again.
already. You've been eating healthy, but you can see
Uh-huh.
there's a huge difference between eating healthy and actually now reversing high BP. It's more than food. I mean, you are a classic example of it's more than food. Because even by the time we just started the mind detox, you started having your medications for something that you've had
Yeah,
for 8 years. And in that 8 years,
it
you've
is not
never gone without your drugs before.
every day. The day that I didn't take it like this will not last for 1 week, rushing to calm it down.
But now you've gone 13 long
Thank God.
weeks. That is 3 months plus. I remember you said you want to feel, how old did you say you wanted to feel at the end of the reversal
I
process?
want to feel like when I was 20 years old, because that time I was jumping staircase 2 by 2 minimum, not 1 by 1, two by
Mm-hmm.
two. That's the stage I want to turn to.
So how
Yeah.
old are you feeling right now? Like right now, how old are you feeling right now?
Right now, I am feeling like 35. I'm
So,
still on my way there.
So you're from 58, you're feeling 35 now. So we're still going to get it
Yeah.
to 20. Beautiful, no problem. All right. So do you have any words for people who are watching you, watching this conversation and are feeling like, will this work for me? Is it really possible? They told me I'll be on it forever. My own is hereditary. So many doubts and fears. But what do you have to say to such a person seeing me today?
I will want to encourage anyone that is having this type of challenges just to be ready and to believe that it is possible. It's a thing of the mind. Other people are achieving the success. I can also achieve it. Be ready to follow instructions. Set your goals
Mm-hmm.
and believe that you can achieve it. Be ready to follow instructions and the guide that is being provided in this program.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think at it as being monotonous, because a time will come when the body will feel that, is this how I will continue every day? No, the first stage may look like that, but think past that. See beyond that.
Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. Oh, one more question. Do you feel like the money invested into the program is worth every penny?
It's worth it. In fact, if one should consider the money, one will be scared and say, I don't want to. The thing is that there is no amount that is too much for you to, to spend on getting your health restored. Because this money for this period of 3 months that we are going into this program, you will have spent more than that elsewhere in pursuit of the same goal of healthy living. You need a guide. You need somebody to follow you up who has gathered so experiences from various people. So you need that experience. I'm not regretting, no regret in any way at all. Safe.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Ma. This has been a very, very interesting conversation. I could really feel the way you're speaking from your heart. I'm really, really happy. I'm glad that our paths crossed. I'm happy that you've been able to come this far. I know that in the next few weeks, we're just working on still mind, because mind detox is key. We'll keep working on that to really help you gain that mastery, like next level mastery. Confidence is everything. You already have a lot of confidence. You already know these things, but just to
Thank
maintain.
God.
Yeah, this is reversal, and then once we're done with reversal, we enter maintenance phase, and you're happy. I'm glad you feel 35 already. I'm looking forward to having maybe another conversation with you when you feel 20. Thank you for taking the time to share this with our people. So guys, if you're watching this, wherever you're seeing this, and you want to join us for the high BP reversal program, which is what we do, Hypertension Africa. How did I not introduce myself? Chibaba Village, Hypertension Africa. Please remember, so if you want to enroll into the high BP reversal program, look below this video. You'll be able to book your enrollment call, get on the phone with us, and then we'll make sure that it's a fit for you. And if it's a fit for you and we can work with you, gladly would love for you to be the next success story. And we'll be glad to have you feeling 20 or 18, depending on whatever your goal is. And to drop off all the medicines and to repair your whole body. Oh, high cholesterol, pain, sleep, palpitations, sleeplessness, whatever it is, you'll be able to get it in at least 3 months' time from now. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you around. Bye.